talk about the latest results of a survey in Finland about teachers' digital competencies in vocational education. Our researcher Sanna Ruhalahti, together with research planner Virve Kenttä, made a study in cooperation with the University of Applied Sciences in Oulu for the National Agency of Education, Finland. The sample was more than 1,000 teachers from different vocational institutions in Finland. It represents pretty well the whole country, so we can say that we know quite well about the situation in vocational education. Teachers were quite experienced. In many cases they had even more than 10 years experience in their own vocational area and then as teachers, which is understandable according to the Finnish legislation that every vocational teacher needs to have experience in the world of work. We asked them several questions about their digital competencies and briefly said about 1/3 of them were quite satisfied or at least regarded their competencies as good. There were questions about how they themselves use digital learning materials, ready materials, how they tutor their students with digital tools, and how they use digital tools to assess and evaluate their students. As you can see, in principle, 1/3 was happy, quite satisfied. However, the amount of teachers who regarded their skills not good enough or hardly good enough was also quite big. And the challenges, we know, they are extremely high, so there are several needs to support the teachers' development in Finland too. In August, this report will be published and we can go further in deep to the results. So it's really new information I'm now talking about. And Sanna Ruhalahti is more than happy to tell you more when all this is published. As I told you, teachers were quite well aware of the basics, but what they regarded as necessary to develop further was how to use digital tools in assessing the students, in evaluating their assignments and their processes in vocational sectors. Work which is done in different sectors is so different from a sector to another, so that it's difficult to find a tool which would serve best all the different sectors. And there's a lot of interest in using the multimodal elements of feedback to really support learning in a very